What's up, Dub Nation? Another reminder that we'll be going live on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel for the NBA trade deadline on Thursday. Our coverage tips off at 1 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you subscribe and join us. We'll be reacting to all of these trades as they come in. Use that link down below. Look forward to seeing all of you then. And for now, let's get into the latest Golden State Warriors news and rumors. Welcome in to Golden State Warriors Today by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Chase Sr., and we start off today's show with a controversial news and rumors item that is going to get a lot of Warriors fans fired up. On the Bill Simmons podcast, he was talking with Jackie McMullen as well as Kevin O'Connor of The Ringer about a potential Moses Moody trade. Now, this is not a deal I would make, but this is a deal that would bring a veteran into the Golden State Warriors lineup and help them chase a championship this year. And on top of what Bill Simmons had talked about by including the rookie in that deal, who the Warriors took at number 14 in the 2021 NBA draft, Bleacher Report floated this trade idea out there. Kenrich Williams of OKC coming back to the Bay Area, and the Thunder would get back Moses Moody. Now, I don't think this trade makes a lot of sense, but a lot of people think it might because right now, Moses Moody, the rookie, who has gotten some playing time of late, but throughout this year hasn't gotten a lot of burn, is right now behind the likes of Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, and Damian Lee. But this is part of being a rookie. This is a part of the rookie experience. You're not going to get immediate minutes and immediate tick when you are a rookie on a team that's ready to win a championship right now. And I also don't think it makes a lot of sense to trade away Moses Moody for a player like Kenrich Williams because Moody has so much potential and upside, and you'd be trading away a lottery pick for a journeyman player who has developed but still doesn't have the potential that a Moody does. Kenrich Williams this year has become a pretty solid 3-and-D player for OKC, 21-plus minutes per game, 7 points per, little more than 2 assists, 45% from the floor, and a little less than 37% from distance. Now, he might be able to play for the Warriors a lot more in a playoff series as compared to Moses Moody because he's the more experienced player. But the Warriors are in a position right now where they're trying to compete, but they're also trying to build for the future. And I think they have enough depth right now where they don't have to bring in a Kenrich Williams. I think they can survive with having Moses Moody on the bench, and if he has to play, you play the rookie and you deal with the bumps along the road. Now, whatever happens at the NBA trade deadline coming up on Thursday, we have you covered here on Golden State Warriors Today by Chat Sports. I want to get to 27,000 subscribers by the end of the week. So if you want to stay in the know with all things Warriors, make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below. I understand the temptation that Bob Myers might have in trying to bring a veteran in, or Warriors fans might have by trading away a player like Moses Moody or another young player like James Wiseman to bring in a veteran player because you're in this title contention window right now. And you realize, okay, Steph Curry's been playing MVP basketball. We get Draymond Green back. He gives us that defensive threat. Klay Thompson has really started to look good over the last couple of games. We can win and hoist yet another Larry O'Brien trophy. So let's bring in players right now to exhaust our resources, put the poker chips at the middle of the table and say, we're trying to win a title right now. But I like the blend of being able to compete right now while also building for the future because, let's be real, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, all a little bit older, and these young players have displayed a lot of potential when we talk about Jonathan Kuminga as well as Moses Moody. So I understand the temptation. If you're a Warriors fan looking to make some of these trades, or if you're Bob Myers looking to bring in a veteran, but at the end of the day, I'm honestly pretty good, and I think this Warriors roster is set and to a degree where they can compete for a championship as is. So would you make that trade? I'm interested to hear what the Dub Nation is feeling. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know if you would make this trade on your screen right now where the Warriors get back Kenrich Williams and the Thunder get Moses Moody. Coming up next on the show, Should Golden State think about a Nemanja Bjelica trade? His minutes have gone down a little bit over the last couple of weeks, but he does add value to this roster as a big man who can floor space and knock down the three. We'll get to that momentarily, but first, today's show presented to you by our sportsbook partner, BetUS. If you want to bet on the Super Bowl, this is the place to do it. Chatsports.com/bet. Enter the promo code CHAT125 for a 125% deposit bonus. You put in $100, you get $125 back. And this Super Bowl matchup, folks, very, very intriguing. I understand this is an NBA channel, but I cover the NBA here at Chat Sports, and I know a lot of you are NFL fans. Rams, 4-point favorites, the over-under set at 48.5. Right now, I have a slight lean toward the Rams, but Joe Burrow, is playing excellent football right now. It wouldn't surprise me one iota if Cincinnati pulls off the upset. Get your bets in right now by going to chatsports.com/bet, promo code CHAT125. So let's talk about Nemanja Bjelica and whether or not Golden State should trade him. He really started his Warriors campaign in a nice fashion. First game of the year, first couple games of the year, he was knocking down threes. He was serving as a floor spacer for this Warriors offense, but his minutes have gone down somewhat, and sometimes he doesn't play a lot. Sometimes he plays a little bit more. Nemanja Bjelica is a very solid bench player, but could you trade him away for a better front court upgrade, a guy who gives you a little bit more rim protection, a guy who gives you a little bit more of a defensive edge? You look at Nemanja Bjelica's numbers this year, they're solid, not great, not extraordinary, but solid, 6+ points per game. He rebounds the basketball somewhat well because he has size to him, 45% shooter, and 34% from beyond the arc. Now, I'd like to see Nemanja Bjelica knock down triples at a more efficient rate, but when he's coming in off the bench, and on some nights he's hot, he looks great. Other nights, when he's cold, you don't have to play him all that much because still you have guys like Otto Porter Jr., Andre Iguodala, Gary Payton II sometimes gets minutes in the front court as well, ahead of a player like Nemanja Bjelica. But there are other title contending teams who are in need of a big man who can stretch the floor and shoot it from deep, and Nemanja Bjelica fits that role. Now, this was an idea put out there by Fansided, and this is what Fansided had to say about dealing away Nemanja. The Golden State Warriors, when at full strength, will have little need for Nemanja Bjelica. He could play a vital role until the team returns James Wiseman, as Kevon Looney is their only current big man. However, at 6'10", Bjelica doesn't offer too much rim protection as he's not overly athletic. Bjelica was initially signed because of his multi-purpose ability. He can rebound at a good rate and can also shoot from deep, which is why Bjelica may find himself a potential suitor on the trade market for another team, as I just broke down. So as we round out this discussion, I want you to all get into the comment section and kind of let me know. I mean, floor stretching bigs are very valuable in today's NBA when we're playing positionless basketball, where it's a luxury, and I mean a luxury, to really have a big man who can shoot it. But the Warriors are at a point right now where sometimes they go with other players ahead of Nemanja, and if you get a more traditional big man in exchange for Bjelica, does that help this current roster? My hunch right now is that the Warriors don't make any moves at the NBA trade deadline, and at the most, maybe they make a minor splash. Nothing like a Jordan Poole cannonball during a pool party. I'm talking like minor splash, maybe a pencil dive type of move to round out this Warriors roster. But you let me know, will Golden State make a move at the deadline? That's my final question for you before we head on out of here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have you covered all week, all year, in season, off season here on Golden State Warriors Today. And let me know if the Dubs make a trade at the deadline. 1 for yes, 0 for no.